go ahead and click that. Okay, so we're on to game number 3. Game number 3 came out in 2014. This is actually a game that was made by just one person. And here recently, I did a playthrough of City Skylines, and a lot of you really enjoyed that. So I was like, you know what we should do? I should add some sort of a city builder type game to the 10 hours, 10 games. But this one is a little bit different, has a little bit of a twist to it. So game number 3, everybody, is a little indie game. A lot of people don't know about it. It is called Banished. Now, one thing that's a little bit different about this game compared to other city builders is the fact that this is actually more of a colony simulator than it is actually a city builder. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna jump into a new game, and I'll show you exactly how this game works compared to some of the other city builders that are out there. So you can actually set your town name. So we're gonna call it New Avalon. And you can do seed, terrain type, the actual size, climate, disasters on and off, starting condition. I'll just throw it on easy for now. This is a very chill game. This is the kind of game where you can just sit back and just mess with this for hours and hours and hours. You can probably tell by the music. It's just like a very calm, very chill music. Oh, wow. They're actually starting me with cows. That's amazing. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the game. And I need to actually get the interface up, because since this is an indie game, it actually lets you sort of build or customize your interface. And I got to remember how to do that exactly. Let's see here. Okay, so I think I just click these on. So I'm going to put event log. Also, I'm going to have to change my camera here in a second. As soon as I get the interface fixed, I'm going to move my camera. Okay, so there's that one. There's that one. Professions, I'm going to put right there. Limits, I'll put up there like that. The game has edge scrolling, and so it's trying to scroll when I'm putting stuff down. Increase priority, I don't need paths. We'll turn that off, and camera save, okay. So let me very quickly move my camera. Actually, it's more like make my camera bigger. Go back to my normal corner spot here and adjust the size. There we go. So what the game has started us with is a group of citizens. The bigger buildings here are houses, and then we have a storage barn and a stockpile. One other thing I'm going to do here real quick is I'm going to make it so you can see my mouse. Hopefully that game, or this game, allows that. Okay, beautiful. So we also have some cows, and then we've got, like I said, a bunch of people. So if I zoom out, we can kind of see. It's like let's get a look of our area here. So we've got a lot of trees. We've got stone. We've got a nice lake there. We've got a river there. And the maps are randomly generated as well. And that kind of goes back into the seed thing a little bit for anybody who's familiar with that. So what we have to do is if you take a look at all of the items we have here in the upper left. So this one right here, this basically shows our town. It shows how many people we have. And you both have adults, students, and children. And then you have a full day-night cycle, weather cycle as well. So it goes, spring, summer, winter, fall, winter, and all that fun stuff. Shows you what you have in your stockpiles. And then so the 12 laborers that we currently have, you can then assign them jobs. So builder, farmer, gatherer, fisherman, woodcutter, so forth and so on. We have in our event log that tells us when things happen, and then the resource limits, we can actually change that. So like, if I have them cut down trees, I can say, okay, I only want 200 logs, and after that, I want you to stop. That sort of thing. Because the resources you see on the map are actually limited. So you cut down a tree, or we remove the stone or whatever, that resource is gone. So I'm going to go ahead and put the game back into motion here. And literally the first thing we have to do is we have to start clearing some area here. And I also have to leave some area open for like hunting and gathering and stuff. I'm probably going to go ahead and clear south of town down to the river. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to removal and destruction. And we're going to remove resources. And so I'm literally going to paint this area. And each red dot represents a tree, a rock, stone, metal, whatever. And so my laborers are going to start heading south, and they're going to start removing all that stuff. Oops. Now, the stockpile is already 69% full, so I'm probably going to have to build a second stockpile. So let's go to... Got to find that option. That's a quarry. Town services. And there's a bunch more buildings you can build and all that fun stuff. But one thing that's a little bit different from a city builder is you actually have to manage the citizens. In addition to just building more buildings, you have to manage the citizens. So if they don't have food, they will die. In the winter, they get too cold, they die. You know, stuff like that. So here's stockpile. So I'm actually going to go ahead and build another stockpile back in... I got like a little mountain here, so I can't build on the mountain. You can actually see it's raining right now. That's actually not a very good spot. Where's a better spot to build a stockpile? Maybe right there. So here's the citizens. You can see that they're cutting down the trees and all that fun stuff now. And they will eventually get over here and start building that. Okay, the next thing I need to do is we need to get some food incoming. And the reason why I'm having them clear this down here is I'm going to create our cattle pen down to the south. So let's see here. Let me go back to town services, food production, resource production, woodcutter. So I'm going to create a woodcutter place over in this area. And then we also have, or actually no way, it wouldn't be a woodcutter. It would be a forester lodge. So you can see this has a giant radius on it. So basically what this does is within this radius, they will cut down and replant trees. Just so I have like a steady income of wood. That's not just like stripping the place like those guys are right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this about right there. That's a good spot. Right now I don't have any builders. So I'm going to actually assign 2 builders. So now I have 10 laborers, 2 builders. No, Butter Cadillac. This game is awesome. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and grab is I'm going to grab a... I do need a herbalist, but not yet. Let's see. Tailor, tavern, mine, food production, crop fields, orchard. I need a... Here we go. Gatherer hut. So again, this is sort of the same thing. There's a radius. And I'm going to try and build this right next to the forester. I'm trying to remember what button is it to flip my buildings. Each of these games is a different on what button you got to hit to spin your... Oh, there it is. It's T. So I'm going to basically just build these buildings side by side here, and then I'll create a road that goes into the town. I need to stop doing that. That's a bad habit with games like this, hitting escape to clear your selections. In this game, it's right click. So you'll notice that what it actually did is it just put like a base in the ground, and then the laborers actually have to move resources over, and then the builders have to build it. So you're seeing they're doing a pretty good job of clearing this out right now. So that's sort of the first phase here, is we need to just get the rest of this cleared out. We'll build our cows. Now, I'm not sure, because I've so rarely had cows in this game. I don't know if these guys do milk or if they can do milk and beef. I mean, I guess technically they look like beef cows. The other thing I want to do is we'll get some fishermen set up along the river here. But I'll wait until they get this done. Because right now for food reserves, we've got 900. Which is not terrible. But yeah, pretty much everybody's completely focused on just clearing this. Now, one thing you can do is you can set higher priority areas. So what I could do, if I can find the right option here. Let's see. Paths. Yeah, increase priority. So what I can do is I can actually grab that and say increase priority to that area, and they should switch. But they're almost done with this area over here as well, so. Maybe the next thing I do is actually start figuring out where the roads are going to go. So just dirt roads are fine. So we'll basically make a town square here. Do something kind of like that. And then have that come down like that. Oop, that's one too far. And we'll take it over kind of like this. I'll connect it like that. And then I'll take a road. We're going to take a road south out of town to the river. Second stockpile is going well too. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing good. So we've got a good amount of stone and a good amount of iron. Man, it is a rainy spring here in New Avalon. And I should mention the reason why they call this game Banished is basically because there was like a greater civilization and these people were banished out into the middle of nowhere, and so they're basically trying to start over from scratch. Okay, you can see they're now clearing the trees and stuff around this area. Need that rain for farms, yeah. I need to get a town hall up and running, and that way I can see what kind of seeds I have. The other thing, you'll actually have traders that come up and down the river, and they'll actually sell you, like, oh, you want apple seeds? Here, have some apple seeds. And then you can also request things. So you can say, oh, I want chickens, or I want peach seeds, or corn, or whatever. Alright, so they're doing a pretty good job. We can kind of plan out where this little cattle ranch is going to be. See, that's under food production, right? So pasture. I'll probably end up having 2 pastures. Maybe even side by side here, because they will start breeding cows. Looks like I've already got some little ones. They're kind of... I'm also maybe trying to put some more housing like right in there. So maybe we put the pastures like this. Yeah, we'll do an 11 by 12. Actually, I'm going to back it up a little bit. So we'll do an 11 by 11. We'll start with that. And then, yeah, we'll get that one going and then maybe make a bigger one over here later. Still working on removing the stuff over here. And it's kind of cool that you can click on the areas and it gives you like a status update on what's going on. So they just brought in the more. So okay, we have all the resources, so now they just got to build it. And they're already going. Does it never stop raining in this land? You can also click on the houses and it'll tell you who lives in the houses. Like, look at this. Man, these people had like 3 kids. I'll need a smith soon. Yeah, usually a smith I do pretty early on, and then a woodcutter. I mean, you've got to have a woodcutter before winter, because this initial village is gonna run on firewood. Okay, so they almost got these built here. They're still bringing resources to this other one. It finally stopped raining. But yeah, this is actually a pretty good map. Got a lot of room down. I mean, look at these deer. Did I put in a hunter thing? Hold on a second. So this is that's a forester. That's a gatherer. You know what? I need to put in a hunting lodge or whatever it's called. Yeah, hunting cabin. So we need a third building here. So I'm actually going to just make it across the road here. And again, you can see it's got the radius, so they'll hunt in that area. So what I could do then is put another one over here later on. So, yeah, build that right there. Looks like they still have a few more trees to cut down. And you can have weird things happen as well, like accidents. It's like, oh, your people have been killed in a rock slide, you know, or whatever. In addition to the sicknesses and... Gotta be careful knocking the trees onto the rocks. It's dangerous. But yeah, your objective is just to try and grow the town and build more buildings, get more people, assign more jobs. I mean, if you look at the professions list, you can see all the different professions in this game, so it gets kind of crazy. ISOTOR, this game is called Banished. Oh, excellent. We have our first building done. So what I'm going to do is I need to assign a forester. So I'm going to come up to our professions, and I will assign somebody as a forester. So they're working on the next one here. So early on, I'll probably have like one forester, one herb, or not one herb, one gatherer, maybe two gatherers, and then a couple hunters. Because bringing in the food is like the main thing. Now you see that you will have trees that grow back. So it's like we cleared out this area and there's already like little trees that are starting to grow back and stuff. So you have to keep telling them to keep like clearing the area. Does this happen in objective or is it sandbox? It's basically sandbox, but the objective, as I mentioned a little bit ago, that it's all about just you start with your basic thing here, your basic village, and then you grow it out, you know. So it's really similar to a city builder, but this is more of a colony sim than it is a city builder. It's not like, oh, I'm going to build a city here, and then a city here, a city here. It's like, no, you start out small, and then you grow. And you have to manage it all, and that sort of thing. So we basically, all this area was all full of trees and rocks and stuff. We cleared all that out. They still have a couple more. So I'm waiting for them to build a pasture here. We will then put the cows in the pasture. So they've almost got the second building done. So what's our problem here? Oh, we're already maxed out on trees. That's because we've been cutting down so many. So you know what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to up our number of logs. I'm going to increase our log limit to 400. I should actually do that for about everything. So food, well, stone and iron at 200. You know what? I'm going to double everything. So 400, 400, Food's at 5,000. Take food to like 8,000. And let's start with that. Where's firewood at? Firewood is actually a separate stat. Or at least I think it is. Yeah, firewood. So I have 50 firewood. I wonder, is that considered fuel? The reserve of food is low. Well, not. Oh, we just had 3 kids born. Damn, people. Slow down. See, the problem with this game is that children are a major drain of resources. Because children can't work, right? So only adults and students. Well, no, only adults can work. So right now, I actually have more children than adults. Do I have a road to the Forester? No, I have not made that road yet. I was kind of waiting for these buildings to get done. Okay, so we have a gatherer's hut. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 gathers. So they're starting their work on that 3rd building, and then we'll get... Oh, they've started over here too. Excellent. We got to get the cows inside. Because that should be just like food just coming to us once we get those cows in there. So just tell people not to have kids? I don't think it works that way. I'm the mayor of this town. There'll be no funny business. Yeah, this is one game that maybe at some point down the road, if you guys want to see more of this, I'll stream more of it, but it's really hard to show a lot of this game in an hour. But I wanted to give you guys just a taste of it. Because it's good. It's really good. It's usually pretty cheap as well. I don't know if somebody wants to look this up on Steam here real quick. How much is this game going for right now? Okay, so they're transporting resources to the hunting cabin. All right, so you can see those buildings are going now, so I'll go ahead and yes, you can spin the camera, by the way. Let's go ahead and get a road built. Actually, you know what I should have them do? I need them, well, I was going to say I need to have them remove the stones. But let me do it, because it's kind of hard to see to build a road when there's stuff in the way. So, dirt road. To there. And then connect it like that. Victor says 20 American pesos. Isotor was asking, what is the general motivation behind 10 games, 10 hours? So this is actually something I did 2 years ago, and people just really enjoyed it. And so I thought that I would bring it back. You know, moving forward, I might do this every year. Do it once a year, twice a year, something like that. But, you know, I thought it was a good time to bring it back with all the craziness that's happening right now. So it's like, let's just have a stream where we celebrate games and thank you guys for watching. Thank the community. So yep, just bouncing around all day to different games. So they'll start building that road here in a sec. Oh, nice. We have the this thing built. Yes, cattle. Work the cattle and work them good. So I need to set a person as a herdsman. Okay. They will herd thy cows into the pen. Wait, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, crap. This thing only fits 6. That could be a problem. I wonder if they'll just kill off the other 2. Guess we're going to find out here in a second. Hey, lady, what are you doing? You got to get the cows inside first before you start doing that. I swear, some people don't know how to herd cows. So how's our stockpiles doing? Oh, that one's only 65%. That one's 39. All right, what do I need for buildings? What should I build next? Actually, we need to get some fishers. Oh, here they come. Good, good. Well, you know what? I didn't want to do it this early, but I guess we're going to have to build 2 pens. The other one's going to have to be bigger. And I'm going to have to probably remove 1 cow from this pen, maybe even 2, so they can breed properly. So I guess I'm going to have to build like a really, really big one over here. Oh, I got to leave some space for the fisherman huts. Okay, there's a 19 by 14. Build that. Yeah, 2 cows were left in town square. No, I normally don't do a school this early. Normally the next thing I do is a city hall, which that'll be under, let's see, housing and homes, storage market, town services, a well, schoolhouse, hospital, town hall. Oh, that's a big building. Where do I want to put you? Maybe you'll fit right in there? Can't build you on the hill. Actually, in here should work. Yeah. Actually, next to the cow pen. There we go. Actually, there's a little bit of a hill right there. It's not going to let me build that. We can do it right there, and that'll leave some room for some houses in there. Okay, right there. Make it so. What are you guys doing? Are they carrying resources to this plot? I'm just not sure what the basket is. Oh, that's what they're doing. All right. You, what are you doing? That's a child. Educated, no. Age 5. Oh, they're still working on the road as well. Some of you children need to be adults. I need more workers. I still can't believe that one guy made this game. It's like the music is so good. Cow, are you eating that tree? I told you not to do that. We're gonna have to make more houses here pretty soon as well. The thing about housing in this game, though, is you don't want to put down too many houses. Otherwise, people start pairing up and just making more kids, and they just completely overwhelm you. So you got to be very careful with that. Generally, what I'll do is I'll watch the event log, and when I get about 3 or 4 that become adults, then I'll kind of wait a little bit and then make them a house. Oh, all right, this building is done. We have no hunters. So for now, just give me 1 hunter, because I only have 5 laborers left. And laborers, you know, they do everything. As far as, you know, gathering the resources and moving around stuff. So you normally want as many as you can. As soon as I'm done building, I can then take the builders back to laborers. But they're currently working on this thing. So I'm going to have a second herdsman because I've got 2 pens. The thing I'm not sure about is I'm just not sure what does cattle produce? I'm gonna have to watch this really carefully. So he would have stuff in his inventory. Because I've got... Is it milk and meat? Because right now I have neither. I've got potatoes, onions, mushrooms, roots, and berries. Well, I'm going to wait for them to get that done. And then we'll start working on fishing. Fishing is really, really good. Oh, also the big building here, the town hall. Do I have enough iron and stuff? Looks like barely. You know what I might have the laborers do? Start clearing out all this rock. So let's go to removal. I want to keep the trees up. So collect all the stone. Yeah, I will do a quarry later. So I'll collect like all this stone. All of it. And then let's go to iron. Collect all the iron. And now it's raining again. We may have had just a minor drop in frames there. It looks back to normal on my end. Alright, so how are you guys doing over here? It's like it's almost done. Yeah, I think after Banished, I might go ahead and try and restart the router. I don't think it's going to fix anything, but I can try it. I can see that the signal is still unstable, which kind of sucks, but... Right now, it's maintaining frame rate. Look at that. There's deer right there. Go shoot them. Especially the really big bucks. Look at that. Is this guy the hunter? Oh, no, that's a child. I mean, he can go take down a deer. He's 9. He's old enough. Why is the children in the middle of the woods anyway? Okay, awesome. This is done. Cattle. Let's see. Give me one more herds person. All right, cows into the pen. Oh, also I need to reduce one over here. So I'm going to take this from 6 to 4, and then 2 of them should transfer. Actually, how many can I fit in this one? 13. Okay, good. Dear God, man. Oh, wait a minute. By doing that, he just slaughtered them. That's what just happened. Whoops. I thought that would do a transfer. Oh, you know what? I need to do an empty. I hit the wrong button. It's like, oh, you want me to remove some cows? Okay, boom, dead. And now there's just giant pieces of meat laying on the ground. So hide coat. I think he just put some leather in there too. Somebody's gotta pick this up. It's gonna rot in the sun. They're still building these roads. Also, those don't look like dirt roads. They look like cobblestone roads. I just realized that Jalen has a train next to his name in chat now. I've never seen that. Interesting. Kurt Hype Train Conductor? Huh. Okay, those other cows should be transferring here real soon. Yeah, generally when you switch jobs on somebody, what it'll do is they'll finish what they're currently doing and then they transfer. Okay, here we go. Here come the cows. Hey, Doc, how's it going? They didn't even use the gate. They just went right through the fence. Okay, the two of you need to make baby cows now. How's the game going? Good so far. Okay, looks like we got all of our roads. Actually, that road's not done yet. Okay, looks like that lady's working on it. Look at the size of those mushrooms. She's like, there's trees in the middle of my road. Gotta get rid of them. Okay, it looks like the builders are done building all the things they need, so let's go ahead and work on fishing. Oh, the reserve of stone is low. That's fine. We're mining new stone, so that's fine. Okay, fishing dock time. Let's see here. Well, I suppose we'll start. Or wait, does this have to go the other way? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, might as well build this one right off the road. Oh, is there room there? Oh, I think that's real close. Okay, there's one. See, the fishing, I don't know because of the radius. In the past, I've actually built them fairly close to each other, but I don't know. Maybe that's a better spot. We also have a lake and a river like right over here, which is pretty close to this area. I don't know. This river is like really small. I might not be able to build too many here. Okay, so if that one's there, so the circle kind of goes to the edge of the pen. So my next one would have to be like right there. And then we'll build a road that connects everything here. Yeah, I built that like super close. Ooh, that might actually be closer than what I want it to be. Build it like that. And kind of like... You know what? I might wait for that building to get built before I do that. Harley has become an adult and is now a laborer. Good. Send him to the ore mines. Oh, that's right. They should start working on this. Town Hall requires a lot of stone and iron. It's kind of interesting that their priority is actually the roads. Looks like they're already putting that down. She has 3 logs in her inventory. Reserve of food is low. Actually, it is kinda. Down to 226. I should probably go ahead and... Well, I need to get these fishing places up and running. But it's like, I guess I do more hunters at this point, so let's go... Another hunter, another... Well, I already got 2 gatherers. So that's 4 people. Well, technically 6 if you include the cow people. 6 people gathering food right now. That needs to be enough. Oh yeah, that's beef. Man, that was good. I guess I could slaughter some more cows. Man, that was actually a lot of food. I feel like I could afford to slaughter like 1 more cow maybe. Maybe I go ahead and I do that. Alright, let's take her down to 4. Oh, there it goes. Cow is gone. Alright, crank that back up to 6. And hopefully it'll breed me 2 more cows. Yeah, I'm very curious to see exactly how much, like, meat that is. So this dude's got... Well, he's got the leather. It's interesting. They take down the cow. He takes the leather first. I guess it makes sense. Nope. Big building's going up. Alright, I'm gonna see what this guy grabs here. I want to see how much. If each one of these is 100, that's pretty good. Okay, grabs that. That is 100. All right, so a cow is 200 beef and like 6 leather. Problem is I feel like they're just not going to reproduce fast enough. Yeah, they're still working on all this stone over here and iron. Yeah, it's kind of a lot that I had them remove. Hey, farmer dude, there's still like a thing over there. Oh no, that's that guy. So what? Wait, what is this guy? Oh, it must have been a kid. He was just walking around. 6-year-old. Didn't they tell you to stay away from the cliffs? You're gonna fall into the river and die. We're currently in autumn. I should probably get a woodcutter going at this point. Where do I want to put you? Oh, you're not quite... Oh, wait. Nope, nope. No, wait. Nope, that's no good. I want to kind of put you close to the stockpiles, but... I want to leave this open for houses. I guess we put you over here. Maybe we'll start in... You know what? Actually, I could put you here on this road. That's close enough. All right, boom. That'll be the next project for the workers after this building gets done. Oh, we have another adult. Excellent. So now we officially have more adults than kids, but only by 2. It's 14 and 12. 77% complete on the town hall. I could add more builders, but I think I'm just going to be patient and wait. Or actually, maybe I should add one more. Just so we can get these 4 buildings done. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But I do need a blacksmith. That's probably going to be the next thing. And we just need more gatherers. I mean, shoot, I've got 4 laborers left, and we haven't even assigned fishermen yet. Yeah, early on here, it's like, I need more people. I need these 12 kids to become adults right now. And sometimes they take breaks, too. Oh, actually, we need another road here as well. Dirt road. Have it come kind of like that, and then cut over like this. And then we'll connect it down to that road, and then this road will cut across. There we go. Come on, you 3, get this thing done. You're so close. So we got this building up there they got to build yet. They still got to build the fishing places. Actually, I'm going to have the fishing places set as high priority as soon as they get done with this. 95. Hopefully they don't stop before it gets done. Nine to 8. There we go. Good job, guys. It should be noted that these houses can be upgraded later on from wood houses to stone houses. Okay, now that we got this thing built. Okay, so I actually have more seed stuff than what I thought I did. I've got peach, pear, corn, and cabbage. Oh, here comes the snow. Crap. It's 30 degrees in late autumn. Ugh. Actually, this looked like Iowa yesterday. We had sleet and freezing rain. No, it's pretty cool that you have to build the town hall and then you can see like all the stats and stuff. I mean, I would love to get some corn going. But the problem is I don't have the people. Just to make sure that these get done, I'm going to set these as high priority. Where was that option at again? I can never remember. That and that. Okay. I think they were going that way anyway, but I just want to make sure they do those before the woodcutter. How much firewood do I have? 50. Ew, it's not good. Actually, my food has gone up. Maybe I should do the woodcutter as high priority. It's like I'm changing my mind as I'm doing this. You know what? Do that instead. And now it's snowing. Do, 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 do. Oh, I thought that cow was dead for a second. I guess it's eating snow grass. His pose just looks weird. You can see they're still clearing out all this stone and iron. These deer are just mocking us at this point. Okay, looks like they are definitely working on this area now. But yeah, we're coming up on the top of the hour, guys. So we'll be switching games once again. But yeah, that's Banished. Like I said, it's a really just neat little indie game that I wanted to show you guys. For anybody who likes, you know, city builder type games, this is a good one. You can see it's definitely a little bit different than City Skylines, definitely a little bit slower. With the whole, like, managing people or just the village managing aspect is pretty interesting in this one. Having to deal with the seasons. So, like, my firewood is going to start going away real quick, real soon. So I need to get some firewood going. It's like, I got plenty of logs. I got 215 logs, but they got to convert it over to firewood. And right now I've got 33 tools left. Eventually the tools are going to break, and I need a blacksmith to make more. I do have coats. Actually, funny enough, I've got enough coats for all the adults. The kids, eh. They can just do whatever. I almost need to do some research on the Banished, like, wiki to see how long does it take for cows to, like, reproduce. Because I would love to know that. But I'm gonna go ahead and save this game, and like I said, maybe we'll come back to it. So let me do that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. We'll kick back over to this screen for a sec. So before we switch over to game number 4, how about we go ahead and take another quick little 2-minute break. If everybody wants to get up and stretch, we will then see you for game number 4. So, see you guys then.